see before you a classroom at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Anywhere. The teacher and children have just finished lighting the chalice when Miguel asks a question.
Some kids at my school ask me what a Unitarian is, and I don't know what to say. What's a Unitarian?
That is a great question. Let me write something down. The word Unitarian comes from the word uni and tarian. Uni means one. Can anyone think of any other words that start with uni? Yes.
Unicycle?
Unicycle, right?
Unicorn?
Unicorn.
Universe?
Universe.
Okay.
Something people wear.
Uniform.
Uniform, like police uniform. So uni means one. Unicycle, one tire, right? One wheel. Universe, the entire area, right? Would you say unicorn?
One horn.
One horn, exactly. Uniform means wearing the one thing. And it means like belonging to, or one idea, this thing that you belong to. Like vegetarian, you are someone who eats vegetables. Yeah. Believe it or not, when Unitarian was first used, it was an insult.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was an insult. Let me tell you a little bit about our history. I'm going to tell you guys a story. You guys act out while we do it, okay?
Okay.
Go over there. I just happen to have a box of costumes. You guys act it out while I tell the story.
Okay.
A long time ago, almost 400 years ago, in 1620, there lived a group of people in England who formed ideas about God and religion that was different from the national religion, the Church of England. They were so unhappy with the Church of England that they decided to leave. So those people waved goodbye to England,
Bye.
got on a smelly ship, where most of them got sick, and traveled across the wide ocean until they came to a new land.
We're here!
Where they could be free to practice religion as they saw fit, regardless of the consequences to the native people already living in this land. We call those English settlers Puritans or Pilgrims. They built themselves homes, and they built themselves churches, and they struggled to make a new life for themselves in a new land. Now those people had babies, and others grew older and died. And then they had more babies. And then more people died. And more people were born. Until a few generations and 200 years passed until we're in the early 1800s. Now all those people, the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren of the Pilgrims do not have the same ideas about God and religion anymore. In fact, they started to fight with one another about the nature of God and the church. They all go to the same church, but they don't agree about what the church should teach. One group believe that all people are born sinful and that they are more likely to do bad things than good things.
People are born bad!
The Calvinists believe God has already decided who will go to heaven and who will go to hell, and we don't have much choice in the matter.
God has decided!
They taught their children God is divided into three parts, like a stool with three legs: the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit.
God is a Trinity!
The other group believe that all children are born innocent and good, with the capacity to choose good actions or evil actions as they live their life.
People are born good!
They thought that what we do in this life matters for what will come after. What we
do matters!
They taught that the Bible tells us that God is one, and Jesus is not God, but rather a wise teacher.
God is a unity!
They argued back and forth for years and years.
People are born bad.
People are born bad! People are born good!
Bad.
Bad! Good! Bad! Good!
Decided.
God has decided! What we do matters!
Decided.
God has decided!
What Unitarians decided to use the ordination of a man named Jared Sparks to publicly proclaim their new ideas. A famous minister, Reverend William Ellery Channing, preached a sermon on Unitarian Christianity. After that day, they separated. Some churches stayed Orthodox Christian.
We're Calvinists.
Others became liberal Christian.
We're Unitarians!
And that is the story of how we got our name and part of what our ancestors believed. You can take off your costumes and come back to circle. So that's not the only thing that our religious ancestors believed, but those were some very important ideas. Do any of you have any questions? No? I think you do.
But I thought we didn't believe in hell.
Oh. Now that's the universalist part of our heritage. Unitarian Universalists. And that is a story for another day.